See, this is the old school that could be used for a shelter. Windows out of it, but could be used for a homeless shelter. What better building could you have? See, nobody cares here. Nobody cares. You got citizens harassing people. You got them saying something about, like, oh, there's people sleeping over at the Kmart. I'm going to call police. Yeah, they won't confront us. They don't find out the situation, why we were in this place to begin with. Now you got the Blue Water Rescue Mission, which kicks people out in the cold, takes food stamps, and also called Be Warm. Now, Be Warm is a shelter that's supposed to help prisoners. No, they only take women they only take men that's been in prisons. See, this old school here is something historic, but it could be used for a shelter. You got a basement in there. That could be used for office and kitchen staff, and even a day room. Then you got this floor right here, which could house the men. Next one right there, women, and the third one up there, you could house women, children, and husbands on one end, etc. Okay? Have a retired couple running this. Now there sits an old, as you can see, this is by 10th Street. Now there sits an old post office right across on Military, okay, sitting empty. Not being used, as this building is. Sitting here not being used. Now, we need answers. We need to improve. Now, this city's so backwards, like, spend more money on the drawbridge for small boats that can go under the bridge, okay? And if they don't want to do that, let's make them pay the city back their money, okay? Let's make them pay by the minute. Every time that they use it, like a taxi fare, okay? Charged by the minute. Instead of 1 cent fee, charged by the minute. And that'll stop it. People going under there with bridges, under the bridge. This probably is that bridge should have been built high enough to house where it would allow sailboats to go in there. They knew sailboats were going to be on this river to begin with. I think you got the down areas blocked off for a boat race, okay? Hocus pocus. Keep the main street open. Build a boat canal outside of the canal where you can put the boats that are entering that race and the sailboats, okay? Stop waste of money at taxpayers' expense. You taxpayers need to know this and ask yourself this. The school here could be used for shelter. The answer to Be Warm. The answer to pathways. Start kicking people out at 7 o'clock in the morning when nothing's open and nothing is in the offices. Start kicking them out when it's hot. Let's make it 11 o'clock time wait. Now, Pathways does have the right answer. But Be Warm, you're limited. These people that run Be Warm are crooks, okay? Crooks. They steal people's food stamps, take it for rent. And they discriminate against women prisoners. Discriminate against them. So, it's got to stop. You people can call in and stop it. Let's create places for homeless to go take their baths. Proper hygiene. Where they get changed for go look for jobs. Let's create a place where they can get breakfast every day of the week. Let's create a place where they have a public bathroom in the park, okay? None of that's here in Port Huron. Now, you got Salvation Army. It discriminates against women. And they kick you out after a certain time. Okay? This Salvation Army in Port Huron, no shelter. Okay? Now, let's make one thing clear. This is something that can be changed. You, the people, who got to change it. It's up to you to speak up. It's up to you to make the change. Only you can have a voice. For you, the people, are supposed to be greater and more powerful than the government. It's supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Instead of a government of government. Okay? If this building here, the old Washington School, okay? You see, historic. Let's change it. Use this building. Stop letting buildings go waste. Stop building new, modernize the old, bring them up codes, like right across the street. Where you got that? I guess it used to be a store, heating, cooling place. Bring up the code. Let's make it for the homeless. Give them the break. Now, the taxpayers and people trying to get rid of the homeless need to, first of all, recognize you got a problem. Second, you need to ask yourself, what is you in that situation? Stop treating the homeless and us who sleep in their cars, under bridges, as mistreating, cruel by the shelters. Let's stop doing this. Let's make a change. These are the answers, as you see this old school. Thank you. Answers to Be Warm and other shelters. Create new. With unlimited time, or you don't kick them out till they find a job. But make sure they got a house and place to go to after the fact. Let's stop taking food stamps for rent. Like the Blue Be Warm is supposed to be Christians, and they're fake Christians, and they steal from people. And these people at Be Warm take and get donations from churches, and they go. I got proof on the internet now where they go out and steal and get donations from a soup kitchen. And ask yourself this: where's their food stamps going? Where's their food stamps going? Now the residents have no choice but to stay there because it's a threat to be put out in the cold or out in the street. And these people don't care about you having health problems, even if you are diabetic. He places an alcoholic above a diabetic. Now, it makes a diabetic walk. Let's create emergency gas funds for cities and emergency bus transits for people who wants to leave and go elsewhere to see about a job and start their life over again. Let's put shelters up for men, women, and children as families. Stop dividing families. Churches and Christians are supposed to be a place that families first, not separate. Now, a lot of affection between husbands and wives, and that's what I want to change. I'd like to see it change before my lifetime's up. This is the last call for you, the people, to speak up and change this. Thank you. God bless.